Hello, 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 all 4 or 5 of you who watch my videos anymore. Thank you so much for being here with me. This is a bit late. It's actually pushing midnight, but I'm hoping to get all this in before midnight. So these are games for Saturday, September 23rd. It is the fall or autumn equinox here in the Northern Hemisphere, and the vernal equinox down under. So happy new season to all of you. I love fall. It's my favorite season. It is the promise of it cooling off with the beauty of the changing leaves, although I live in Southern California and palm trees don't change colors. But, you know, you can imagine it, and sometimes we get a little bit. And also just, usually we have just such great weather this time of year, and then we start getting rain, which is actually nice because, you know, drought. Although, after all the rain we got last winter, I could do with a break. It's fine. Anyway, here's some games. We're going to play Wordle and Countryale, of course, and then Quordle. And then I have 2 new games today. One is made by a friend of my oldest child. It's called Juxtastat, and I'll explain it when we get there. I'm going to play Metazua, because I'm enjoying that one. Fibble for something familiar, and then we're going to finish up with a game from Washington Post, because New York Times is very well overrepresented in word games, and Washington Post came out with a game that was somewhat interesting, so I thought we'd give it a try. It's called Keyword. So, let's have at it. I guess I want to say, like, I do try to put out a video once a week at least, so if you're hanging around and watching, you know, feel free to subscribe. There will be new content, at least occasionally. I have to say it's been good for me to have backed off. I don't have that constant, oh, gotta make a video, gotta make a video, gotta make a video on top of all the other things going on. However, I did forget to play Wordle and Countryale the other day, and my streak is ruined, and I'm very upset. But that's okay. We start at the bottom and work our way up again. Here we go. Okay, let's play Wordle. It's fall, it's autumn. We love that. So I was trying to think of like sort of fall or autumn related words, and honestly it was hard, but I figured leafy might be nice, so let's start with leafy. Why not, right? Hey, not bad. We got 2 letters. Okay. Let's see. How about, okay, there's no E. How about plank? I like that. Oh no, that put the A in the same place. That wasn't good. Okay, well, L is not second. That's useful information. And there's no N. Okay. Like O-A-T? Gloat, except L is not second. O-A-L? Maybe A is somewhere else. A could be second. Salvo. I don't know where that came from, but I liked it. Okay, A is second, and there's an O. And L is pushing farther back, so maybe it's like that. Makes the most sense. What would that be? Carol? Yeah, nice. All right, a little early for carols. We got to get through Halloween first, but okay. Current streak 3. I was so annoyed with myself when I realized way too late to like go back in time and fix it that I had forgotten to play. I was like, oh man. I'm fairly certain it was not Canada that day though, so hopefully. Anyway, let's move on to Countryale. We'll see what it is today. It has not been Canada for me, so let's try it. Let's try it. It's not Canada. Okay. Southeast cooler. No, southeast warmer. Cooler would be hard. Canada's the coldest one. Fewer people is what I meant to say. That suggests Africa. Let's try Senegal. Okay, Africa is right. Farther southeast and smaller, or fewer people anyway. Okay. How does Ghana sound? Ghana is way too many people, and I knew that. West of Ghana, okay. How about Liberia? Liberia. More people to its north. Okay. Mali. Too many people. Southwest. What's north of Liberia? I should know this. Guinea-Bissau? East. Okay. What am I missing? Burkina Faso. No. Too many people. Well, this is going well. What's in between Guinea-Bissau and Burkina Faso, north of Liberia? What am I missing? Is it the other Guinea? Yeah, I should have done that. Oh well. Okay, that wasn't my best game, but it certainly wasn't my worst. If you were here last week. And again, current streak of 3. Let's go to Quartal and think of some more autumnal words. How about rain? No, I don't want to... Well, okay, rainy, because it gets rainy here in the fall. And color, for the colorful leaves. Rainy color. And there's not like a... Is there a good word for like pleasant or cooler or something? I don't know. Could do equal for equinox. Check the Q? Why not? Okay. That was not terrible, actually. There's no Q, though. There are an E and a U, though, on the bottom there, so that was good. All right, we have lots of letters and don't know where most of them go. We have something like that. Or that. What in the world? I'm guessing something like that. Let's try crave. Okay. Oh, interesting. All right. Nice. Loathe. Okay. There's a T down there. Still haven't found any other letters for the bottom right. H-E-A-R... No? H-E-A-R... It's not heart. No, R has to be fourth. Could be like that. No, it can't be. Wait, what? No, I think it does have to be H-E-A-R, herd. There we go. Okay. Really? I placed the A third so many times. Not very helpful. Right. Well, it doesn't end in E down there. Okay. I was wrong about that. What's going on here? Where does A? It starts or ends with A. Interesting. I haven't used S yet. Where does the U go? Muter. Well, there's no R. Oh, no. No, it starts or ends with A. Sigma? Oh, nice. Oh, and there's an S and a G on the other one, too. Oh, it's guest. Okay, nice. Got there. Herd loathes guest Sigma. Sure. See how close to midnight? Next daily in 36 minutes. We're going to get there. All right, now for a new game. It's called Juxtastat, and it's for people who really like statistics. Basically, what it does is gives you 2 geographical areas and asks you to guess which has a higher number of or percentage of a certain statistic. So in this case, and you get 5 questions and they get harder as you go. So which has a higher percentage of people who have household incomes greater than $100,000? Are we talking McKinney, Frisco, Texas, which is around the Frisco, Texas, or Dayton, Ohio area? That's a good question. They give you the map, which is nice, so you can kind of use deductive reasoning. It's outside Dallas. I don't think that Ohio has the highest of salaries, so I'm going to go with Texas. And I'm right. All right. Which has a higher percentage of people who have rent or income greater than 40%. Oh, a rent income ratio greater than 40%, meaning they pay more than 40% of their income to rent. McAllen, Edinburgh, Mission, MSA, Texas, USA, which is right on the border with Mexico, or Wichita, Kansas. Huh, that's an interesting question. So probably very low income people. I'm going to go with the Texas one again. Yep. Okay. Which has a higher percentage of people who commute by bike? Ramsey County, Minnesota, or El Paso County, Texas? I'm going to go with Minnesota. Seems like it would be hard to commute by bike in this big empty space. Correct. Which has a higher percentage of people who work from home? Salisbury, Maryland, Delaware. MSA. I'm not sure what MSA stands for. Metropolitan Statistical Area, maybe? Or Madison, Wisconsin. Interesting. Higher percentage of people who work from home. Well, I'm going to go with this one because I feel like it's more likely to be white-collar jobs. Oh, I'm wrong. Interesting. Okay. Which is a higher percentage of people who are Hispanic? Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, or Oklahoma City, Oklahoma? Well, that's a harder question than I expected. Hispanic. Huh. I guess Oklahoma probably. Yeah, okay. Nice. So the first time I played on the computer, I played on my phone yesterday. So commute versus work from home. So 11.5% of people in Madison, Wisconsin work from home versus 7.9% in the Salisbury MSA. Interesting. Let's see. 18.2, only 18.12% Hispanic. Oklahoma City, though, I think is a lot more white than like Texas. Commute by bike. It's still a very small percentage of people who commute by bike in either place. I was thinking Minnesota was a funny place to commute by bike because their weather isn't great a lot of the year. Rent income ratio. Yeah, they both have a pretty high amount of people paying that much in rent, but... And then here, household income. Wow. 59% of people in the McKinney-Frisco area of Texas make more than $100,000 a year. I was right about Dayton not having a high amount of six-figure income there. All right, so I don't know if you found that game interesting. Let me know. It's kind of different and lets you think a little bit and you learn a little something. This is in a website called Urban Stats. I'll post the link, of course, in the description. I think you can look at different types of statistics related to cities I think it's limited to the United States, but I'm not positive. Anyway, something new. Let's play Metazua. So Metazua, if you're not familiar, is we have to guess an animal based on its clues, the game's clues about the clade that the animal belongs to, who its closest relatives are. That was harder to say than I expected. Let's do a crab. Hermit crab, sure. Oops. All right. The only thing they have in common is that they have bilateral symmetry with this other animal. That's not very closely related because, well, all vertebrates are bilaterally symmetrical and a lot of invertebrates are bilaterally symmetrical. So, But not all invertebrates are, which means it could still be an invertebrate. All right, we need to narrow this down. Let's guess something extreme. Let's see. Should I guess something really extremely different from hermit crab or something somewhat similar, like another invertebrate maybe? Could do a spider. Let's see. Nope. Okay. So it is not an arthropod. That's good to know. So let's try a vertebrate. Let's try a frog. Poison frog, sure. Okay, it is a four-legged critter. That's all it has in common with poison frogs. Four-limbed vertebrate animals constituting the superclass Tetrapoda. Includes all extant and extinct amphibians, and the amniotes, which in turn evolved into the sauropsids and synapsids. So basically, anything with four legs. Sure. How about a bird of some kind? How about a pigeon? Okay, it's an amniote. So it belongs to the clade Amniota, a clade of tetrapod vertebrates that comprises sauropsids and synapsids. That doesn't help that much. Lots of biology words. So it's a reptile, bird, or mammal. Okay, let's try a mammal. How about a wolf? Okay. Oh, yes, good. We're getting closer. So it is a carnivorous mammal. Carnivora is an order of placental mammals who have specialized in primarily eating flesh. Give me flesh. Whose members are formally referred to as carnivorans. So we are a cat or a dog, or it looks like weasels are in there, raccoons, hyenas, bears. How about a bear? Brown bear's good. Oh, also a carnivora. Okay. But not a caniform. In other words, it's not related to dogs. So how about a lion? Okay, it is a cat. Feliforma. A suborder within the order Carnivora consisting of cat-like carnivorans, including cats, hyenas, mongooses, viverids, and related taxa. Okay, good. How about a cheetah? Oh, no, wait. It's not a cat, because then it would be a Felidae, so hyena. I feel like that's a hint. It's the hyena. Hyenas are so weird. Spotted hyena, also known as the laughing hyena, is a hyena species currently classified as the sole extant member of the genus Crocuta, native to sub-Saharan Africa. Okay, not bad, not bad. That was fun. I feel like I made good progress with each guess, except for not getting out of the feliforms, or not out of the caniforms right away. But that's okay. I think I did fine. Oh, sorry, no, I did get out of the caniforms. I didn't get out of the Felidae, which is what I should have realized. It wasn't that closely related to a lion, or it would have been in the family Felidae. Anyway, that was fun. Let's play Fibble. We all know how to play Fibble. Excel. I'm an accountant. I work with Excel every day. Okay, how about, I like to pick a word that is likely to force a contradiction, so mostly the same letters or similar spelling. But I don't necessarily want to use the X again because there likely isn't one. So how about uncle? Oh, that's good. Okay. So C is contradicting and E is contradicting, which means all the other information was given is true. Meaning if there's an E, there's only one. If there is an E, there is not a C, and vice versa. There are an N and an L, however. Okay. And importantly, if there is a C, it must be third, and if there is an E, it must be last. I'm inclined to think E last is far more likely than C third with what I have. So, what about something like plain? Okay, well, we know this is a lie because we already know there's an L. So that means there is not an E or a C. Oh, I had that backward. There had to be both or neither, I guess. Anyway, good information. So the L could be third, still. Seems likely, in fact. How about gland? Hey, nice. That was a good solve. Look at that. Got it in 3 guesses, 4 words. I am very pleased. That was a good solve. All right, let's play keyword. So the idea here is... Yeah, I know how to play. I'm going to explain it. You get 6 words that are missing a letter, and when you guess the correct letters, it spells a word across. It's pretty simple. So that's probably trend. Oh, it's not. Tread, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Find or fend? Probably find, given that it starts... No. No, stop that. Ah. I'm not used to the controls. I played this on my phone before. Fend? Fond. What? Fund. Okay. Well, let's see. This is probably spite. No? Wow, I'm not doing very well. Smite? What? Okay. Reset. There we go. And steward. Oh, August. August. Oh, sweet. Okay. Got it in 12. That wasn't very good. Flag. Trend, fund, flag, sweet, reset, steward. August or August. It's September, guys. It's like practically the end of September. Anyway, so that one's that. I just thought, like, I came upon this game like yesterday. Like, I just found it. And I was like, we play so many New York Times games. It seems fair to give another newspaper a little love. I happen to subscribe to Washington Post and not to New York Times, except for their games. So seems only fair. Anyway, thanks so much for being here. I did get it all done before midnight, as promised. Unfortunately means your games will be different, probably. You're probably watching this well after midnight. So happy Sunday. And yeah, hope to see you all next week, if not sooner. And I hope you all have a lovely rest of your weekend. And a good and meaningful fast to those of you celebrating or commemorating or observing, however you want to put it, Yom Kippur on Monday. Bye for now.